So it looks like the designer that created the fashions that people wanted from last year's season finale for She By Sheree is speaking out again and blasting Sheree for the lies that she recently told, allegedly, at this year's Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Did Sheree actually pay the designer or did she not? Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So we literally did a video a year ago talking about She By Sheree and the fiasco that was the She By Sheree launch. Since then, as you may recall, we did a video talking about how the designer that created the fashions that everyone loved on the season finale of She By Sheree and were ready to buy, and then since were not made available on her website, accused her of not paying him. So because she did not pay him, he did not allow her to use his designs on her website, which then subsequently we had the Shein designs and the Walmart designs, etc., etc. Well, a preview from this part one of the reunion between Kandi and Sheree got people talking because Kandi points out to Sheree, half the fashions that you had at your She By Sheree fashion show are not available on your website. They're still not available on your website, which caused Sheree to clap back, worry about mopping the floors at your OLG establishment.
Let's not talk about you not paying the guy with the fashions, and that's why them fashions ain't on that website.
I love it, honey. I love it. Let's talk about it.
Those fashions were not on that site.
This is from
RHOA,
who has no skin in the game. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. So RHOA was helping. I paid RHOA. RHOA paid him.
And she's saying,
back then. Don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Those fashions on your runway. Half of them are not on your site.
So what? What's the bother with She By Sheree? Go mop them nasty ass floors in your restaurant. Go mop them nasty ass floors in your restaurant.
Funny, shady, but which, you know, when we talked about Kandi and the Gang, we talked about all of those things. Go back and watch our Kandi and the Gang recaps. However, Sheree, that business is open and thriving. She By Sheree, you know, it's hit quite a few bumps in the road. Well, in that interaction where Kandi says to her, you still have not paid the guy, it's been all over the blogs, blah, blah, blah. Well, Sheree decided to say, well, no, I have proof he was paid. He was paid. This person paid this person, blah, 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 blah. Well, that person has now since released a statement. This person has released a statement on their Instagram, and we're going to read it. All right? So the designer who we covered in a year ago when he went on his social media and blasted Sheree for not paying him, and back then, he said that she owed him $2,500. Well, on his Instagram story, he says, response to the Housewives reunion clip. Rowan, you remember Rowan from helping Sheree with her She By Sheree launch and fashion show. Rowan gave me my money back. I spent $2,400 on your ish, and she gave me $2,000. You ain't give me ish. I got receipts too. She said you ain't got no money. That's why she just reimbursed what I spent because she felt bad. I never got paid labor for my work. On your runway pieces that you use, I did in 4 days. Also was on set altering all of them, other clothes because they ain't fit the models. Day rate wasn't paid either. Don't play with me. After this episode, I am dropped all receipts sent. We got receipts. Okay. So one of the things I had to go rewatch the original video that I did where this designer blasts Sheree. And I said to you guys, when we watched that season finale from last season, we saw Sheree backstage. Normally, any designer, a big name designer, a low level designer, they're all backstage. If these are their designs, even if they're not their designs, because we even see Kyle Richards backstage trying to help and do things during a fashion show. We just saw Sheree going back and forth like this, not even concerned about what the models are wearing, making sure the designs look right. We just see Sheree going like this, back and forth during this fashion show. And only to find out she didn't design any of these things. And look, Not everyone designs the thing. Sometimes you're just the visionary. Okay. But one of the things, and literally in this reunion clip, Andy says, well, you have a shaky history when it comes to bills. Not a shaky history. And she literally threw herself under the bus last season when Kenya had to explain to her, just because you don't like the work that was brought to you doesn't mean that you can't pay for the work that was brought to you. You still have an obligation to pay. You just might not have to use them again, or you may decide, I'm not going to work with them again. Well, this designer back then, basically everyone loved the designs that were on the runway. Everyone's like, yeah, She By Sheree did that, only to find out that She By Sheree did not do that. It was She By someone else. Literally, that was the thumbnail that we created back then. So Sheree is being blasted again and caught in a lie. Yes, Sheree, we love that you can be a shady queen. You can come back with a snapback and blah, 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 blah. But girl, the biggest clapback to anyone in real life is actually success. And we cannot sit here and say that She By Sheree has been a full-blown success. Yes, now finally people can get some things, but it's inconsistent. People can't consistently get things. People are still waiting for their things, allegedly. Some people do not want to put their credit card information into the She By Sheree website because of how big a fiasco this launch was. And now this designer is accusing you of, you never paid me, RHOA paid me. And RHOA probably did that because RHOA wants to maybe to continue to work with this designer and other designers. And probably it fell on her back, feeling like, well, you know what? I'm the one who brought you in. I feel responsible. I get why RHOA probably put out the money. But Sheree, it's one thing to be on this show and to have this show as a platform, but for you to not really be able to make a legitimate business, it's sad, actually. Because say what you want about Kandi, at least Kandi has multiple legitimate businesses that are making money while you guys are sitting at that reunion. We can't say the same for She By Sheree. I wonder if there's anything available in time for this reunion. I'm sure you can get a t-shirt or a hat. But some of those designs that people really love that were on the runway have never been available on SheBySheree.com. But here we are, still talking about it. And we're still talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta this week. I feel like a reboot is coming. I really do. May not be the complete cast, but a reboot will vary. When we rebooted Miami, it wasn't the entire cast. When we rebooted New York, it was the entire cast. We shall see. But I really don't feel like Sheree, no matter how she does it, this reunion will return. And if she does, it will be sort of that she can help transition the newbies for this new show. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts on what this designer had to say. Have you gotten something from She By Sheree? Let me know in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow my lead, just watch your shoes.